Yo, it's your boy Pharaoh. I honestly don't know if I'll ever post this video, but since I don't have, I'll have to check. I didn't even check if I had it written down. Um, for this day forward, I'm gonna start really writing down my dreams, cause there'll be certain dreams that'll be symbolic to my life. Then sometimes I would have a dream of like I'll be there, but I think it's pertaining to another life, right? Now, I've never really had dreams in the like how would I explain this? Like viewing someone else or viewing other things that are happening. Now, I want to say happening around me, but basically in a dream. Have you ever been in a dream that after it you feel like, yo, this dream is a message bigger than me? You get what I'm saying? Okay. Now, we would call it. I've had three dreams involving Kanye, right? And I don't mean to sound like not even skeptical or whatever, or just like overly conspiracy eyes. Conspiracy eyes is not even a word. And honestly, when it comes to conspiracies or whatever, are they even really? Because most of the shits be true. Anyway, do your own research. This is for your own education purposes or your own, beliefs or whatever, whom have you, right? So I'm gonna start by saying Kanye is one of the most influential artists, period, right? But for me, he's been a major part in everybody's life because he's so influential. But just like as an artist, he paved the way, for black people, especially black men, you know. With that being said, right, the first time, or the no, it's not the first time I was in the hospital. The second time I had to stay at a hospital was I lost my appendix and my appendix burst, so I had to, stay there overnight. And I had one dream. It wasn't too much or too I don't think too symbolic, but I had one dream that I was with Jay-Z in, I guess, a room. Felt like a museum because it was not. It didn't feel like a regular room, and he was playing me Watch the Throne 2, right? Obviously, Watch the Throne 2 does not exist, or is not. It doesn't exist or whatever, right? So yeah. So then, like after like he played probably like three songs for me, we went downstairs. Like I guess I was leaving or whatever, and when I got outside the building, Ye was in like he was talking like to somebody outside or whatever, and he was just wearing like a KKK fit or whatever, and it wasn't. I think it wasn't even white. I think it was red, and it's been so long ago. I might have to check my notes to like verify that or whatever. But Jay Z just looked at him with a blank stare and then just walked away from bro. Right. So that was the first dream I've ever had with Ye in it, and with Jay Z in it as well. The second one, the second one is a little. I'm gonna just give what I can remember. Loki, I'm gonna look for some of it in my notes. Um, and I'm making this video actually now. I didn't even give a back reason of why I am making this video. I'm making this video now because um one of my callings that I know I've since I would say senior year was to be somewhat of a teacher, even though I'm still in my studies of spirituality and what have you or whatever. Um, I even had a dream that I was teaching like kids about their own spirituality and just I guess how to like either strengthen or develop their consciousness basically. Like since I was younger, I just you know I've been very spiritual before I even got and know what spirituality was, right? And with that being said, I've at times, not all the time, but I'm a sort of like exercise having vivid, dreams or lucid dreams or astral projections. And I don't know if I would make this a series or whatever because I'm at the same time dissecting my channel into other channels and stuff. But nonetheless, let's talk about Dream 2, right? Yeah, Dream 2. Um so the second one, right? It's me and other people with me, and it seems to be like a tour, right? Of in like a lab, right? And the lab is a cloning lab, right? It's been a minute ago, so like bear with me, yo. And I only know that it's a clone lab because it's like I mean simply because like there were people like hooked up to machines, but they didn't seem like people. You get what I'm saying? Like it wasn't one of those like tub things where they're in like the tub like Goku or whatever. It wasn't like that. It was more like they were in some type of like chair or something, and it was like a machine in between both people or whatever. And then there was like a screen above the machine in between the both people. And Ye, I guess, was like sitting in another chair like across from the room playing a video for us, right? And see, and it sucks because I don't remember too much of what was happening in the video. It was just very gruesome and it was like a very gruesome, unbearable video to watch. Like it was so gruesome. Like, how do I explain this? Like it seemed like inhumane. You get what I'm saying? And the best way I can describe how the video that he played for us was, it's kind of like one of those like horror, it's like one of those horror like, how do I describe it? Like one of those like cursed tapes type of like video where it's like they showed series of different kinds of videos and different types of like stuff. And it was in black and white though. It was in full color. And the only The only other thing that I remember seeing, because I looked away at one point because I couldn't bear like how the video was. But there's one thing that I do remember, and it was like that Get Out scene where like the dude was running and then he turned, right? But instead, like, it was Ye. He was running towards the screen, right? And as he run towards the screen, like, his face like was just peeling. Like, it was just like peeling off, bro. And I think that's the part when I turned around and like I was like, yo, like I can't, like. And it was just other stuff that I'm so heated that I didn't write it. I don't think I wrote it down or anything. But somebody in the crowd or whatever asked, was like, "Oh, was this like what you meant by like you was gonna go MK Ultra on Jewish people or whatever?" And like he was like, he shook his head and he was like, "Yeah." And I woke up. Right? Hold on, let me. I really see. I don't even think I wrote it down. And it's better if I write in a book than in my notes anyway. Damn, that sucks. But yeah, and so the third dream, what was the third dream? The third dream, right, was slightly different. And another reason why I'm making this video now is because remember, like, Ye, like, he had an interview with like a paparazzi or whatever, and he was saying like, "Oh, if you find me leaving, you know what happened." You get what I'm saying? And then he's been in like, it wasn't Rome, but he's been like out of the US for some time now, like for a while now. And Broski don't even look the same. Honestly, I don't even think it's, bro. I don't even think it's Ye. How Ye looking? That don't look like Ye. And if he does, he looks really like exhausted and dehydrated and just, it's, I don't know. I don't know. Haven't heard from bro in a long while. You get what I'm saying? And what I was about to say after that, I was gonna say the third dream. Before I say the third dream too, you know, um, but yeah, bro's in trouble, bro, and we all know it, and we pray, like, we all know it. I recently seen, Northwest, Kanye West bear. It was so heartwarming, but at the same time so sad because like she misses her father, bro. Third dream, right? So my third dream, I think I'm in a college dorm. Mind you, I have never been, probably once. Never been. I never been to I've been on college campuses before, but I'd never been like in like the buildings of a college campus, like a real one, like an actual campus, and not like close by the city type. Anyway, right? But I wasn't outside. I was in dormitorium or whatever. And you know how like, depending on like, you know how like, all right, it's a narrow ass hallway, right? And it's like everybody's like out the room or whatever. Well, not everybody, but there's a good amount of people out the room or whatever, right? And like, this nigga Ye is just sprinting back and forth, like nonstop, like not tired, like, it's like, and when like, I haven't thought about it before, but I'm making this video now because it was like he was being tested. You get what I'm saying? Like, there was testing, I guess, like the new clone or the new body or whatever, right? Because the way how he was running back and forth was like machine like, and it wasn't like, it didn't seem like he was a person. You get what I'm saying? Like, in every person, sometimes we look at certain things and we can tell something ain't right. You get what I'm saying? But anyways, right? So I guess I was like new to the school or whatever, and it was like only black kids, right? Which I kind of feel like when it comes to dreams and when it comes to certain things, I sometimes wonder if, like, I truly do believe that dreams, we go to a distant place when we go to sleep, right? And I wonder if anyone else had a similar experience or whatever. Or just let me just move on, right? I mean, it's not really much I remember. I just vividly remember, bro, just running back and forth through that hallway, and like, I guess I was new to the school or whatever, so I had to like talk to him, or like they had to like eventually get his attention to talk to me or whatever. And it didn't take long or anything either, you know. Um and then like I guess it wasn't an interview either, but it was like it's been a minute ago, so I apologize. But I guess like, was it an interview? It was just like, I guess we was conversing with each other, and like I guess like camera was on us at the same time. And then like once I stopped talking to him, he got back to sprinting, right? And then like everybody around me didn't, they took it normally because like they've been at the school, right? And I even asked some of them, like, there was even like like one other person that I knew. Shout out Michaela, if you watching this. I don't, it doesn't matter, right? So I was talking to her and I'm like, yo, like, is he always like running like that? Like this, like, is he always like that? And she was like, yeah, it ain't really nothing much. I don't, it's been a minute ago, so it's like I don't remember much of the dream, but those things. And like we was rolling up or whatever, and like while I was talking about it, they was like, yeah, you know, you just gotta watch out, you know, because he's not gonna stop. He's just gonna keep going. And like the best way I can describe it, he was like you know that saying, a bull in a china shop. Like he was like just not just sprinting, but there were even like certain doors, like fire doors. That's the best way I can describe it. With a narrow hallway with a door on it. In between like some of the hallways, right? He was just like knocking down shit. Like if he would bump into anything, it would just break or it would just crack, and he would just keep running, you know. I felt like it was symbolic for something, but at the time I still kind of don't know what it was about. Yeah, so these are like my three dreams about Ye, and I hope he's okay. I don't think he's okay. But I feel like we that do care about Ye, that are fans of Ye, that no matter what type of mental breakdown or what type of new, you know, new, what you call it? What was about to say? I lost the word. But new thing that comes up about Ye or whatever, that doesn't judge him for his actions, or doesn't like that understands, that overstands sort of what he's going through, because at the same time he is the first black man to do the things, not just do the things, but experience what I mean, these things. So there's only but so much we even know, but it's in the delivery of what he's talking about. It's how he expresses himself as a black man, as a person. You can't deny how that man feels. you know, like him wanting to just be he can't even be a father, bro. Like, it's only God knows. But yo, I hope you guys, I guess, enjoyed that video. Low high key don't know when I'm gonna post this or how I'm gonna, but I had a calling to, I guess, speak up or say or express this. And if you guys got any questions or like peep some symbolical messages that I probably said that I haven't catched, comment down below. I just wonder, I don't know. I just wonder. That's all I do is wonder. All right, I'm out. It's your boy Chosen. I'm out. Everyone's called to be chosen, but only you can be the one. No. No, that's not the same. It's few are called. No. I messed it up. I forgot how to say it. I used to say everybody can be chosen, but only you can be the one. And I don't really agree with that anymore. Many are called, few are chosen. It's your boy, and I'm out, shut. Peace.